I've got another great and inspiring story for you. The 2008 James Z. Pugash Humanitarian Award this year goes to Jeff Rutt, CEO of Keystone Homes. Let's give Jeff a round of applause. That's an interesting story in that Jeff's very financially astute. He's a great organizational thinker, and he's created an organization called Hope International that makes microloans to more than 190,000 people, not just in the United States, but around the world and in 13 countries. He's found a way to leverage his charitable giving to produce enormous worldwide results. A builder in southern Pennsylvania, that's where Jeff does business, says the idea for the nonprofit foundation grew from a new need that he discovered on church missions. He saw that it was one thing to bring food to impoverished people, but it was quite another to give them money to buy simple tools and equipment so that they could start a business and feed themselves forever. In some particularly poor countries, he saw that a loan of only $50 can go a very, very long way. It can buy tools to ply a trade, to cut hair, to weld. It can really help put people on a path to prosperity. As Jeff Rutt sees it, every $50 he can save, both personally and professionally, pulls another family out of poverty somewhere around the world. And he's persuaded his builder friends to share in his vision. They build homes using donated materials and labor and give the proceeds to Hope International, which in turn makes these microloans. They carry interest, but they're all repaid. One friend of Jeff's, Perry Bigelow, figures that the 6 homes he's built, which translated into about $1.2 million in sales, provided permanent economic stability for 200,000 people. Jeff has convinced 38 builders now in several states to build 59 houses and raised $6.5 million. That money has given more than 1 million people hope for the future. An award of $200,000 will be made to the charities of Jeff Rutt's choice. Jeff, please come forward and accept your award.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is a special night, a great honor. If I could ask my family and our teams at both Hope and Keystone to please stand to be recognized. I am fortunate to have had the support of my family and our teams at Keystone and Hope as we have grown over the years. Thank you. Thank you for this award, and thank you for the example of many of you in this room have been to me. I am being recognized tonight, but there are so many generous people in our industry. David Weekley, Stuart Title, 26 House for Hope builders, and so many others have encouraged me, as I hope we, in some small way, have encouraged you. And that is one of the things that I hope we can take from tonight, to encourage each other, to invest in the things that really matter. You and I are home builders, and builders, we need blueprints. But when we started Hope, we not only didn't have a blueprint, we didn't know what a blueprint for this organization looked like. All we had was an idea that some of us should try, if we could, to help, that had more, should help those with less. So my church, who had gone on a trip to Ukraine in the early 90s following the fall of communism, started sending containers of food and medical supplies to Ukraine. But then a wise Ukrainian pastor sat me down and told me that while my intentions were good intentions weren't enough. To help was good, but you have to help in the right way. Help so that you make people strong, not weak. Help so they don't need your help anymore. Help so they become givers, not takers. Help in a way that provides a more permanent solution to both physical and spiritual poverty. In a sense, the Ukrainian pastor was saying, Jeff, you're not only a builder without a blueprint, you're a builder working with the wrong tools. So we asked ourselves, what are the right tools for this job? We started to focus on a simple idea: make small loans to people and give them encouragement. Instead of giving them a fish for a day, teach them how to fish for a lifetime. So in 1997, I gave out 12 small loans to 12 families in the town of Zaporozhye, Ukraine. Surprisingly, that money came back. Every one of those loans was repaid with interest on time. So we did it again. We took the money and kept loaning it and reloaning it. We hired some encouragers and coaches to walk alongside these families. And then we started looking for more capital so that we could help even more families. A man does what he knows how to do. I knew how to build houses, so I said, why don't we build a house for hope? Let's see if we can partner with our trades and suppliers to build a house where the proceeds go to families to preserve their dignity. Our trades agreed to donate their time and materials because they understood that a man does what he knows how to do. A man gives what he has been blessed with to give. What happened to this small organization started by a builder without a blueprint and the wrong tools for the job? By God's grace, it has grown. Today, 26 builders all over this country have decided to build 56 houses for hope. And today, Hope is working in 13 countries with over $17 million loaned out in tiny loans. Hope is providing encouragement, coaching, and capital to more than 190,000 families with over a 99% repayment rate. I started this evening by talking about encouragement. Let me close by telling you about a man who encouraged me. Jose Racon lives in the Dominican Republic and is not a man with big dreams as we would think big. For Jose, his dream is this: feed my 2 daughters, put a roof over their head, pay their fees for elementary school. Small dreams? But are there more important dreams than this for a father? Today, Jose is realizing his dreams all because of the loan from Hope, which let him start a tiny business manufacturing wheelbarrows. And with dignity in his smile, Jose explained to me that he is the only wheelbarrow manufacturer in the Dominican Republic that puts a 1-year warranty on his wheelbarrows. And through working with Hope, he has also found a vibrant new faith in God. And with tears streaming down his face, he said to me, Jeff, you don't understand. I can now afford to send my 2 daughters to elementary school. It is a real privilege to invest in the dreams of the poor. My father gave me a great gift when I was young. I'm the son of a dairy farmer, and he gave me the great gift of letting me get up at 4 a.m. to milk the cows. And being the son of a dairy farmer taught me 2 things. First, there must be a better way to make a living than to hang out with the cows. And second, whether I was tired or rested, in a blizzard or a drought, I had to show up for the cows. My father taught me that it is important to show up. You and I, we're builders. And when it's a cold, dark February morning in Lancaster, and the snow's blowing sideways, and the trades still show up at 7 a.m., we appreciate it. And that, in a small way, is all we're trying to do at Hope, to show up for people who need us, to do what we can do. Tomorrow morning, some of us here tonight are going to show up at 7:15 a.m. And the meeting's not at a building site in Lancaster. It's at the Peabody Hotel right here in Orlando. Now, how bad can that be? And there won't be any cows to milk. Just food and conversation about how some of us here, by joining as one, can be an encouragement to one another and bring hope to places where hope is needed. Please consider joining me tomorrow morning. We need what you can give. This is an incredible award. And from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of every family whose lives have been transformed with hope, thank you.